Everyone, so this is day 2 of our sculptures and winter activities from Banff. We left Banff, we stayed at Canmore, and now today we are at Lake Louise. Now, why are we here at Lake Louise? Because there are more sculptures here. So there is a hotel you can see right behind me. Right there is a hotel right there. They build some sculptures every winter, and they also build house on top of a Lake Louise. Now this year we have had warm weather, so it's kind of sunken down a little bit, but it's still visible as per other people that I've talked with. We're going to try and see that, and we'll show you that on our way. And I will just give you a little guide on here because it's a little different in winter than summer. So let's get going over there. Let me show you what is different in winter and summer. So we do come from this side down uphill, and then so you can see there's a way here. This is the way you normally come in, and then all this here, it's normally blocked off in summertime for tourism. So only the public bus and companies who are running tourism, they can bring their big buses around here and they can park. But right now in winter, the difference is they open it up for public, so everyone can park here and just visit closely. And in summertime, normally regular public would go uphill, and there are 2 levels of parking, and that's where they will park. So we are just going in here, and then there's nice heated washroom facilities over there. Alright, you guys can see the hotel that I was talking about. It's right there. So there's just a small amount of walk between the parking and where the lake is. So right there where I'm facing right now, that's where the entry is for the walkway to the lake. And it's actually the backyard of the hotel as well, a little bit from there. You do need to pay for parking over here, so be careful on that. Doesn't matter which level you park, you still have to pay for it. You can see beautiful mountain on top. So that this lake is surrounded by mountains again. That's a very beautiful one. It's heavily crowded in summer times. My favorite obviously is just before the peak season and after the peak season. Okay, so we have arrived here. And let's see. All right. So there you go. As you guys can see, Lake Louise, and alright, that's Lake Louise, guys. So you guys can see beautiful mountain range, glaciers, Lake Louise. Alright. That is Lake Louise, and just in that little house in summertime you can rent boats, canoes, and you can go in there. It's giving a little avalanche warning right here. It's on the side of the mountain. Looks like, oh wow, yeah, so you guys can see some part of is still not frozen. It's because of the weather, as I mentioned. You can go check out that house over there. They do maintain this a little bit, so you can play hockey over there and you can do skating as well. This is a beautiful time. You can see a lot of people come out here, take videos, pictures. Amazing. And just over there, back there, that's where they make the sculpture. So we're gonna head over there, take a video for you guys. You guys can see when I was giving a little intro that I was wearing a hat today, unlike yesterday. It is about -8. I don't want to go through that hockey thing. Let's go around it. So it was -8, but obviously you're on a lake, higher altitude. You are going to see some more cold. So as I was saying, you guys can see they do maintain this a little bit. So there's a difference when snow and hockey area and the skating areas. So this is a very good activity, and soon I'll be here back with Mama and Vedat. But Vedat is just having his lunch in the car. Before we get down here, I will record again with them. But I just wanted to give a little tour before anything. Now you guys can see that's the hotel, and that's their backyard. Now they do make some sculptures in there, but those are exclusive to the guests only who are staying in there. So let's take a look. So as I mentioned before, our weather was not supportive, so whatever they built, half of that is already sunk. And this was supposed to be a house, so you can see all the walls and everything is gone. You can still see the gate here. So let me just show you all around. A lot of people taking pictures. Yeah. So right here you guys can see they had some light works that came up, but then obviously it's sunk, so light work is done. And then if we just go on this side, you can see there's a chair you can take pictures on. And then just to show you guys, so right here you can see the blocks of ice right there. So this is where the whole thing was, and it's already sunk. You can see starting there for here, and then you can see more blocks down here. See if you can get some backside of it. And then just a lot of people skating. Obviously it's good, it's thick and solid enough for skating and all these activities, and nothing will happen. Just give me a sec. And then just the door on the back side, like there's no sunken part here. It was on the front side that was sunken. Okay, I'm just gonna help them take some pictures. Okay, so on the back side you guys can see it was just a gate to go in, and then probably they had a house, some wall extended out here as well, but we don't see that anymore. So it's all gone. There's some nice fancy windows on it. So, okay, I'm just gonna try and go on this side again. So let's see. I'm gonna try and go on that stairs and see if we can kind of go up and see those sculptures that are exclusive for the hotel guests only. Okay, this is really slippery down here. I highly do not recommend coming here without a jacket, as I see someone. I am wearing this gloves where my fingertips are open so I can do a proper video control, and they are freezing. So yeah, no, definitely not. Okay, so basically what we were talking about, this is the hotel background, and you guys can see that it is an exclusive guest area only, and then they have this nice little light area, and then right behind there, I'm gonna try and zoom in for you guys. Right there, you guys can see those sculptures there. That sculptures right there. A few over there. And you got a bunch of guys. Looks like the hotel's giving warm lunch and stuff. And then you got more sculptures right there. Alright, so I'm gonna walk actually here. It's much better. Over there it's a little bit slippery. So once again guys, this is Lake Louise, and the house that was built by this hotel, it's sunk, but we can still see the wall and the gate standing over there. So yeah, there you go. That's Lake Louise.